So here let us write down what is this, sir. So these are steps to analyze 5 forces. Steps to analyze what, sir? 5 forces. Take minutes. Yeah. Now this is proper. Now let us write down heading as steps to analyze 5 forces. Did you write down? Let's do the analysis. So now tell me, sir, step number 1. What is step number 1? Sir, we have to identify competitive pressure. Identify what, sir? Competitive pressure. Identify competitive pressures from each force. Identify competitive pressure from each force. So what we will do, sir, let us take assumptions. Let us take one assumptions. Assumption of what, sir? Smartphone. So we are in the business of what, sir? Smartphone manufacturing industries. We are in the business of what, sir? Smartphone manufacturing industry. Example, name of the company is PJ Mobiles. Okay, so PJ Communications, PJ Mobiles. Imagine this is the name of the company. So let us now try to understand. So first force is what, sir? Competition from immediate rivals. Competition from immediate rivals. Now tell me, sir, do you think competition from immediate rivals is there or not there? Bolo Raja. Competition from immediate rivals is there or not there? Are kya baat karte, sir? Can I say first, see the brands which are there in the market. See the brands which are there in the market. Can I say Apple, itna bada brand. Sir, OnePlus, wow. Samsung, अरे क्या बात है. Sir, Xiaomi, है ना, MI. Can I say there are various Vivo, Oppo. So what? These many brands are there in the markets. So don't you think, sir, it will be very difficult for me to compete with this type of brands? Yes. So this is one type of challenge which I will be having, sir. Similarly, what other challenge I will be getting from immediate rivals, sir? Can I say their pricings? Attractive pricing. Attractive, aggressive pricing. Now, what do you mean by attractive, aggressive pricing, sir? In other words, selling the product at very, very best price, sir. So, don't you think that is also one type of challenge which I will be having, sir? Similarly, can I say upgradation, innovation? Do you think this is also one kind of challenge I will be facing from these particular brands? Definitely. And can I say this is also one type of problem I may face? Marketing wars. One company will say our product is good, another company will say their product is good. Now, nowadays, if you see, sir, now obviously little bit other example I'm taking, sir. Sir, you have one company called MIVI. Heard about this? Sir, they are doing aggressive branding, aggressive marketing for their earpods. So they are doing aggressive branding for their earpods. एक बार check करना, sir. And mostly you will be finding this on Hotstar. If you are watching any matches, etc., or any particular what is a web series or anything, sir, on Hotstar, you will be finding aggressively this company is doing marketing of their earpods. Sir, they very categorically, what they are trying to show, sir, कि in our earpods now AI technology is also developed. In other words, you can talk through our earpods AI technology. You can tell them कि I want to prepare so and so food. so that earpod will tell you the recipe. Arey, nice technology, sir. So up to here things was good, but in their advertisement they said what, sir, AirPods mein air is not required. Air is not required, AI is required, they are saying. What they are trying to say, AirPods mein matlab earpods mein air important kaadu, air is not that important, what is more important is AI. Do you think indirectly they are taking a dig at somebody? Bolo Raja, indirectly are they taking dig matlab are they trying to troll someone, sir? Answer is yes. Apple का एयरपॉड्स को they are trolling. चेक करना आप, है ना. Today's homework is this only, sir. Watch this ad of MI. Sorry, MI नहीं, MIVI earpods, sir. So this will lead to marketing wars now. Now do you think Apple is going to keep calm? वो बोलता नाना, हाँ మొన్న మొన్న వచ్చినావు నువ్వు, యూ ఎంటర్ ద మార్కెట్ రీసెంట్లీ, మే తెరా బాప్ ఏ, ఫ్రమ్ దీస్ మెనీ ఇయర్స్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ టు ద మార్కెట్ అండ్ యూ ఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు టేక్ ఎ డిగ్ అట్ మీ ఓన్లీ. So don't you think maybe tomorrow they may also introduce a new marketing, sir, which may have a indirect dig at MIV, sir? So don't you think this will lead to again marketing wars? So these are different aspects which will be there in what, sir? Immediate rivals. So threat from immediate rivals is very high. Competitive force. So this is your first competitive force, sir. Did you understand? So this is only first point, sir. Now second point, sir. Now can I say threat from new entrant? Bolo Raja. Do you think in this, what you say, smartphone manufacturing business, threat from new entrant will be there or will not be there? Sir, can I say, if you want to set up a, what you say, smartphone manufacturing unit, sir, do you think heavy capital is required or not required? Sir, heavy capital is required. Don't you think generally customers will not prefer a new entrant, sir? Do you agree? Today imagine I want to buy a new mobile phone, sir, my focus will be more on what, sir? Existing player rather than a new players. I may be thinking what, new player ka product may be good or may not be good. And if I am not wrong, any new player has entered the market, sir, recently, 15-20 days before only one product is launched, sir. So very aggressive marketing is going on. Sir, no problem, sir. So can I say brand loyalty is also very high? So generally my answer will be what, generally my answer will be what, sir, these will create an entry barriers. Do you agree? This will create an entry barriers for whom? New entrants, sir. So generally threat from new entrant will not be there, but can I say still you will be finding new entrants are entering. Companies like Nothing. Heard about this? I don't know what made them have this particular brand, Nothing. And many people say what, in phone also Nothing is there. Now Nothing is actually launched by OnePlus ka founder, sir. Maybe he might have exited the company, started a new company, and the brand is what, sir? Nothing. Wow. Sir, similarly, one of the Chinese brand is what, sir? Realme. Wow, Realme. Chinese brand that is. So don't you think these companies somewhere they are trying to use techniques to enter into the market, sir, and by providing phones at what, sir? Low cost. By providing phones at low cost. So generally my answer is what, sir? Entry barrier is there, but of late you will be finding what, new entrants are also being successful in the market. So don't you think, I will not say this competitive pressure is not creating problem for me. Yes, it is giving me problem, sir. Maybe it is not giving me fierce competition, but competition to I will get, sir. PJ Mobiles will get competition from these people also, sir, new entrant also. Do you agree with this point, sir? Yes. Third point, sir. Tell me, bargaining power of whom? Suppliers. Or first we will talk about buyers. Do you think bargaining power of buyer is there or not there? Can I say buyers are having many choices? Buyer are having what, sir? Many choices. Similarly, buyer has many platforms to procure products. Sir, pricing is also transparent nowadays. Every customer, what he will do? He will go to a shop for buying a product. Whatever price shopkeeper says, he will now compare with online price. If at all pricing of shopkeeper is less, we will buy. Otherwise, from online we will buy, sir. So don't you think pricing also has become very, very transparent, sir? So buyer has many choices. Choices of whom, sir? Choices of whom, sir? Products. मतलब इतना brands are there, sir. So don't you think bargaining power of buyers is very, very high here? Bargaining power is very, very high here, sir. So obviously these are the things which are ensuring that buyer gets good bargaining power, sir. Did you understand this point, sir? Fourth point, sir. Sir, did you understand what we are doing, sir? Step number 1, we are identifying the competitive pressure from each force. So this is your each force and these are the competitive pressures. Each force, competitive pressure. Each force, competitive pressure. Fourth wala, bargaining power of suppliers. Bargaining power of whom, sir? Suppliers. Now tell me, who are suppliers for smartphone companies, sir? Mobile manufacturers. So most of the time, the most important component in your smartphone is your processor. Most important component in the smartphone is what, sir? Processor. Integrated circuit processors is what we are talking about. So can you give me any name of processor supplier, sir? Heard about this company called Qualcomm? Heard about this company, sir? Qualcomm, processor suppliers? Answer is yes. So they are also very good players in the market, sir. Sir, can I say another component could be your screens? Sir, I don't know whether you might be knowing or not, sir. Samsung also has this business, sir. Samsung also sells screens for various companies. Wow. They manufacture their own phones. They also manufacture screens not only for their phones but for other phones also. So Samsung will provide something called what, sir? Displays. So can I say we also want batteries? Now for batteries, rare earth materials are used. Agreed? So on. So these are all our suppliers. So can I say in this, now there could be some high end components and there could be other components. In phones I am talking about. Oh. So there could be some high end components, there could be some other components. Sir, high end components may what you will be finding, suppliers are very, very limited, sir. Suppliers are very, very limited. Here there is no issue, sir. Suppliers are adequate, sir. Now tell me, sir. Morning class में ही you have understood this. मतलब previous session में ही you have understood. If market में suppliers are very, very less, don't you think supplier का bargaining power will be higher, buyer का bargaining power will be higher? Sir, ऐसे situation में you may say what, sir? Suppliers bargaining power will be higher. And if supplier ka bargaining power is higher, he may charge high cost. And if he charges high cost, our profits will come down. Our profits will come down, sir. Yes or no? No. Now, whether this each force, what type of impact this each force will have, that we have to write in step 2. First, we have to only identify the force and competitive pressure. Okay, na Raja? So, fourth point is also over. And fifth point is substitute. Now tell me, sir. Smartphones का सब्स्टिट्यूट क्या है सर? What could be the substitute for smartphones? Can I say to some extent you can say what sir? Tablets, tabs could be to some extent the what do you say substitutes for smartphones. Sir, maybe to some extent you can say what sir? Mobile sorry laptops. To some extent you can also say what sir? Refurbished phones. मतलब old phones है ना refurbished sir. Agreed? But can I say still mobile is essential. Still mobile is essential. You cannot say they are true substitutes. Sir, just imagine tablet say you are doing calling. Do you think practically will it be possible, sir? Obviously may not be feasible enough to go for calling through tablets, sir. Understood, Raja? Now through laptops also nowadays you can do WhatsApp call. WhatsApp has that feature, sir. But still itna extreme end people will not go, sir. So this is your step number 1. Dekho Raja, what is the step number 1? 2 things you have to do. First you have to identify each force. For that each force you have to find out the competitive pressure. So can I say one side I wrote the each force, another side I wrote you the competitive pressure. Now step 2, what you have to do, sir? You have to assess their strength. Step 2 mein what you have to do, sir? You have to assess their strength. Right down step number 2. So first copy this point, sir. Copy 4th and 5th point and then we will discuss. Over. So chaliye sir, let us talk about step number 2. Now what we have to do, sir? Whatever competitive force and competitive pressure we have found out, sir, now we have to assess their strength. Assess their strength. Correct? So what we will do, sir? Usko no ek better presentation we will put, sir. Now, first step we will write what, sir? Force. Which force is that, sir? Okay. Then we are going to write what, sir? Strength. Some मंद बुद्धि saying man force anta. अब rod लगाता मैं क्या मंद बुद्धि है रे नाना. Time will come. First focus on competitive force. Okay na? And force anta मैं. First focus on what, sir? Competitive force. What is this रे? The buddhi. Competitive force. Second is on what, sir? Strength. And let's talk about what, sir? Remarks. Okay. Now, so first competitive force was what, sir? Threat from rivals. So immediate rivals. So first competitive force was threat from immediate rivals. And now tell me, sir. Sir, they are asking you to tell their strength. And you have to give rating. Fierce means very very high. Strong competition, moderate, weak. Bolo Raja. Do you think immediate rivals say you are getting strong competition or not? Do you think competition is fierce? Bolo Raja. Is competition fierce? I guess answer is yes. Why competition is fierce? Sir, one reason, remarks. What is the remarks? Now reason you say, or you can say remarks. Why you gave this thing, sir? Assess their strength. Their matlab kya, sir? That competitive force ka strength. Is this very strong or very weak, sir? And now tell me, sir, very very strong. Why? Sir, first thing is brand loyalty will be there, sir. No matter what. Imagine if Apple is increasing their phone price by 40,000, people will buy more now. They will think what more 40,000 they have increased, matlab great phone it is. 1 lakh 40 से 2 lakhs, matlab excellent phone it will be, sir. So obviously, customers will have something called what, sir? Brand loyalty. Can I say innovation was another problem? Sir, Apple every year they will bring new versions of their devices, sir. So don't you think PJ mobiles ke liye this will be not easy task, sir? It will be very fierce task. So similarly, this brand loyalty will also create what, sir? Entry barrier. Correct, na, Raja? So that is the reason I am saying competition force is very fierce. Second point, sir. Bolo, Raja. What was the second point, sir? What we wrote second point? New entrant. Now tell me competitive force of new entrant, sir. Do you think fierce force will be there? Every day new entrant will come, sir? I don't think so, sir. Every day new entrant will not come. Reason, can I say heavy capital is required, R&D is required. So every day new entrant will not come, but still entrants are there, matlab new players are coming. So let us say competition is not that high, competition is not that low. Let's say it is medium, average, so moderate. It is moderate. What is the reason, sir? Because heavy capital is required. Because what is required, sir? Heavy capital is required. High barriers are there. High barriers are there. But still, you will find still new companies can emerge. Like nothing phones, sir. So new companies can emerge. Poco, POCO. Salman Khan was the brand ambassador for Poco phone. Wow. Just imagine how much money they might have paid for him to be their brand ambassador. Anyway, nice. Third point, sir. Can I say now bargaining power of whom, sir? Supplier. Now tell me, sir. Sir, do you think all suppliers are going to have high bargaining power, or those suppliers who are providing the high-end components? High-end components, wala suppliers are limited. Hence, those people will have high bargaining power. Others will not have. So can I say like this? In totality, it is not giving me fierce competition, but to some extent, I will say they are giving me moderate competition. They are giving me moderate competition. Why? Because there are limited suppliers. Because there are what, sir? Limited suppliers. Limited suppliers for what, sir? High end component. Limited suppliers for high end components, not for others. So because of that reason, I am saying competitive force is moderate. Now tell me fourth wala, bargaining power of whom, sir? Buyers. Do you think this is fierce, moderate, strong, weak? Sir, I will say it is fierce. Why it is fierce? Array, customers are having many options. Price transparency is there. Many offers are given by companies. So retaining customer, bringing customer is not that easy, sir. So it is a fierce competition, sir. Reason, many suppliers, many brands available, sir. Many brands are what, sir? Available. Many brands are available. So you can say many brands available you can say many choices are available. And similarly, price nowadays is not hidden. Price transparency is also there. When customer is buying one phone, he has knowledge of all other phones also. So price transparency is also there, sir. Step number 5. What is the fifth point, sir? Substitute, sir. Now tell me, sir. What about this point, sir? Substitute. Bolo, Raja. Do you think substitute products say, are you getting any competition, sir? I don't think. I told you no, sir. Even though tablets, laptops, etc. are there, sir, but still there are not true substitutes. So I will say here this force is very, very weak, sir. Because phones are still essential elements. Phones are still essential for the companies, sorry, for the customers. Did you understand? So by this, what do we do, sir? We have now understood the strength of each force. Step 1 mein what did we do, sir? We have understood the competitive force and then competitive pressure. From that competitive pressure, we gave the ranking of the strength, sir. Now tell me, sir. Now we have to perform third step, sir. Would have concluded this here only, sir. Let's conclude. Okay. Now let us write down step number 3, sir. Tell me, what is step 3, sir? What is that we are doing in step number 3? Now, till now, we have done only individual analysis. Now we are doing overall analysis. So now what we are doing, we are checking is collective strength, is collective strength conducive, is collective strength conducive to profitability. Is collective strength, collective means all 5, is collective strength conducive is collective strength conducive to profitability? That is DUCIVE. Okay, Raja. Now tell me, sir, is collective strength conducive to profitability? If you apply brain, sir, tell me, out of 5 forces, can I say in a mobile industry, what we want is profit, we are saying, sir. And now tell me, supplier, the bargaining power, you said it is high end components. So to some extent, you said moderate. So let's write down moderate. Bargaining power of whom, sir? Buyer is high. It is high, sir. Sir, immediate rivals, say you are getting problem. Immediate rivals, say you are getting problem, sir. That is also high. Sir, don't you think collectively, if you try to analyze this, substitutes a problem is not coming, but collectively, if you try to analyze this, sir, don't you think definitely price at which you are going to sell will be less? Sir, if you are selling the product at low price, that means profit margins are also going to be reduced. So do you think the question was collective strength, is collective strength conducive to profitability? Then my answer is no. Collective strength is not conducive to profitability. So by this, what will happen? If you are a new entrant, imagine you are an outsider, till now you did not enter into this industry, sir. From outside only you are watching, sir. Then you may think ki bhai, better I will not enter into this industry. To be very precise, that is our next question. After completing this 5 forces competitive model, no sir. Second question, what we have to understand is industry attractiveness. And that question we have kept on hold, sir, which we will discuss now. Did you understand this, Raja? Okay. So we will give the answer, sir. So now tell me, is collective strength conducive to profitability? Answer is no. So is this an attractive industry for a new entrant? Answer is no, sir. This is not told by 5 forces model, but you should understand this. Clear, Raja? Now you read this answer, sir. You will get proper clarity. Now check karo. Step number 1. What is step number 1, sir? Find out the competitive pressure from each force. Then assess their strength. Then determine whether the collective strength of 5 forces is helpful to earn attractive profits. Now, in my case, answer was no. In my case, answer was no. That means you will not be able to easily earn profits in this particular industry. Then what you should do? Imagine if you are still an existing, you are still in this industry. What you should do, sir? You have to ensure that rap innovation you are doing. You have to ensure that you are doing what, sir? Innovation. You are trying to develop what, sir? Brand loyalty. Sir, have better supply chain management. Have better supply chain management. Can I say, if these things you take care properly, then maybe you will be able to survive, or you can say sustain in this particular industries. Sir, this is a tip for whom, sir? PJ Mobiles, because they are already there in the market. So if they want to sustain in this market, then they have to ensure innovation they are doing, brand loyalty they are developing, sir. How you will develop brand loyalty? Obviously follow that value chain analysis concept. Ensure that all the activities in your business is adding value to the customer, sir. And that thing, value creation concept, very soon we are going to discuss. Better supply chain management, sir. All these aspects if you take properly, sir, then definitely you may survive in the market or sustain in the market. Clear hai, Raja? So 3 steps actually they were. 3-liner answer it was. So if we wanted to read them, we could have easily read them and what do you say, finish it, sir. But can I say now these 3 steps you will never forget, because itna analysis we have done. Do you understand? This is how you have to study the subject. See, always remember, try to know what is that you have to learn from the subject. If you come to know what is the exact thing which you have to learn from the subject will become very, very easy, sir. Always remember, what is the reason ICI has introduced that subject in our syllabus. If that clarity is there with you, sir, every subject will be very, very good for you people. You will appreciate every subject in your syllabus. Understood, Raja? So understand the importance of subject. Many people think what strategic management only, 50 marks paper only, pure theory only, we will mug up. Aisa nahi hai, Raja. If you really understand, sir, you know the importance now. So remember, sir, every person after becoming chartered accountant is not going to set up his own practice. Point to be noted, my lord. Sir, some people may go into practice, some people may go into job. And if you are into the job, sir, maybe you will not go with the traditional job, sir. You may try to provide inputs to your managers. So can I say there market analysis ka understanding is required? Or so nowadays this has become a new trend, sir. What? Consultancy firm people are joining. People are joining consultancy firms now. Sir, one of the popular consultancy firm in the market is BCG. Very soon we are going to discuss about BCG, the next chapter, sir. Boston Consulting Group. And there people are getting bomb salaries. Okay, na? So I hope this point is clear, sir. So with this we conclude 5 forces competitive model. Did you understand this point?